Hello and welcome back to the Gallagher Shots YouTube channel. My name is Chris. I am here with another starting 11 prediction, this time as Newcastle United look to bounce back after the recent defeat to Chelsea against Chelsea, this time in the Carabao Cup. So let's just jump straight into it. Does Eddie Howe need to make changes on this one? That's the question. A lot of people are saying that the formation isn't working. There's issues in midfield. The centre-back partnership is too slow. We're leaking goals left, right and centre from sloppy mistakes. So is this the opportunity for Eddie Howe to take a bit of a risk? I don't think so. Honestly, before we get into the video, I think Eddie Howe might just go with the same starting 11 that he did at the weekend. Like I said, to that defeat to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in their turf. But I'm going to do things a little bit different. These are the changes that I would potentially like to see. I'm not 100% set on this one, but I think we do need some changes. And what more of a better opportunity do we have right now in the Carabao Cup to try these things? We do know Chelsea have got an unbelievable squad. The value in their squad is completely ridiculous and astronomical. They do have players, almost two starting 11s at times as well. So we're going to have a work cut out no matter what. But we held on a little bit at the weekend. We did test them at times. I'm not saying that we deserve to get any points from the game, but we look decent in spells. Then again, we look absolutely stinking at times as well. But swings and roundabouts. Let's have a look then. So starting goal, Nick Pope. We do have 1,432 goalkeepers to choose from, but I think it will be Nick Pope that keeps his position. Fingers crossed he gets a bit more time with the ball at his feet and gets to practice that this week, because he was poor once again at the weekend. Sloppy for the goal. I don't think we can deny that. Unbelievably sloppy for the goal. And his distribution. There's one point in the second half where we're looking at grabbing an equaliser later on in the game, and he just punts that straight out of touch. But yeah, Nick Pope in goal. Centre-back partnership. The only really options that we'll have is to bring Kelly in, or we have seen we have seen Eddie Howe use Kraft at times as well, but I don't think he'll do that. I think he will start with the same centre-back partnership with Dan Burn and Fabian Shaw. Once again, questions over them. Like I mentioned at the start, lack of pace is very concerning at this moment in time. Cole Palmer was just putting the ball through. Great passes at times from Cole Palmer, and just like a hot knife through butter, just completely getting rid of any sort of defensive tactics or work which we have. So yeah, it's a worry, but I think he will go with Dan Burn and Fabian Shaw. On the left-hand side, I think it will be Lewis Hall. Keeps his space in there. Lewis Hall, I think as the season's gone on, he's progressing. He's looking better as each game passes by. So yeah, Lewis Hall. I thought he had a half-decent game again at the weekend. So let's pick up where he left off. Right-hand side, you've only really got the options. Once again, you've got Kraft that can possibly come in at right back, but I think you will go with Tino in the absence of Trips. So I think Tino will start again. Tino's had a bit of an up and down season. I know we're only 9 games into the season. Premier League season. And I'm still a big fan of Tino, but I'm not 100% set on this one in regards to going forward when Trips is fit. But I think Tino will keep his spot there. Going into midfield, this is one where people are saying something's not working. Is it the formation? Is it the personnel? What's happening? Because on paper, the midfield three of Tonali, Joelinton and Bruno looks fantastic. Of course it does on paper, but something just isn't working. It's not clicking. So now shall we change things? I don't think it's going to be any forced changes. Like I said at the start, I won't be shocked if Eddie Howe starts with those same midfield three. But I think maybe now is the time to experiment a little bit. And that doesn't necessarily mean dropping players or changing that formation too much. But I think Bruno will start. Bruno being your club captain, Bruno will start. Unless anything has happened, then he needs the rest, or he's got some sort of nagging injury or anything like that, and they want him fit for the Arsenal game. I think Bruno will start, considering what I've just said. On the left-hand side, I think it'll be Joe Willock that'll start. I think this is the thing that would need to change a little bit and try, not change going forward constantly, but I think we need to try something different. So I think it'll be Joe Willock on the left, and I think it'll be Sean Longstaff will return on the right-hand side. A lot of people saying that it looks like we'll have been missing Sean Longstaff's presence in midfield. Yes, we all know he's not the greatest player. Of course he's not. But I think there's something being missing. Yes, people are probably going to bite my head off, but I'm going to put Longstaff in there, which means Tonali does drop out. Once again, big fan of Tonali, but I think just experiment a little bit with this one. So that's your midfield three in Longstaff, Bruno, and Joe Willock. I think on the left-hand side, we will go with Joe Linton. We've seen how well it's worked in the past with Joe Willock and Joe Linton. All the Joes, I'm getting confused with Joes here. So Joe Linton and Joe Willock, just chopping and changing quite a bit on that left-hand side. Hall behind them as well. Hall's got the ability to push up front as well. So I think that is an okay option to go with and try. On the right hand side, you've got a choice of what? You've got Barnes, Miggy, and Murphy to choose from. I think Almiron will get the nod. Almiron started against Chelsea again, so I think Almiron will get the nod going into this one. And that leaves us with our striker up top. Do you rest Isak with the Arsenal game coming up, because he has looked a bit off the boil and he hasn't really looked match sharp, but the only reason he's going to get that sharpness is by playing games. But you're risking in the injury of him potentially picking up an injury. We know that he has been quite prone to injury so far and missing the Arsenal game. So do you go with Osula up top? I think he'll stick with Isak. I think Isak needs the goal. I think Isak needs the game time. I would like to see more of Osula. I think I would like to see Eddie Howe put a bit more trust in him and give him more minutes rather than the dying minutes and 5 minutes at the stoppage time comes into play. But yeah, I think it will be Osula. So just to recap, Nick Pope in goal, centre-back partnership in Fabian and Dan Burn, left-hand side Hall, right-hand side Tino, midfield of Joe Willock, Bruno and Sean Longstaff. On the flanks, you've got Joe Linton and Miggy Almiron, and up top is going to be Alexander Isak. I'm not 100% confident with that. Of course I'm not. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let us know if you agree, if you would make any changes. Let us know what the score is going to be as well. Give me your predictions as well. We'll have had a match prediction go out as well with Joe and Nicholas, so make sure you jump into that. It's a 20-minute podcast just covering the game as well. So yeah, what you guys are doing, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. See you later.